neckline in the front. So if you're tucking a blouse like a silk or satin blouse in, it's okay because you've got that front, that flat front for you. Anyway, first day at a clearance price, save 30, pay $43 on those pants. In the meantime, though, speaking of flowy, we have the perfect flowy pant, or flowy top, excuse me, to go with those fancy pants. We have a beautiful hibiscus pink. Yeah, you're looking at it in the black. But we have three other gorgeous colors,
Love
too.
that.
This is the hibiscus pink right there. Next, beach blue. That's another beautiful blue. The black, of course. And then we have nutmeg, which would be great with a black pant.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Or with those beautiful kind of,
I was just going to say, I'm going to get the cognac pant just to make sure.
I would love this kind of tonality, the cognac.
Yeah.
And, that would be pretty together.
Let's see.
Nutmeg and cognac.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nutmeg
gorgeous
and cognac.
Together.
But I'm going to turn that around because all the pizzazz is on the back. Exactly.
The pizzazz is, exactly. But also, I have to say, like, so there's like a little burst of smocking in the back that kind of gives you interest. It also gives you a beautiful shape from the front.
It does.
Right? That's another reason to do that.
And it's not tight.
No, it's not tight. But also, I got to say something, Mary Beth. I love so much this textile, right?
I do too.
It's called a crinkle satin, but if you get a very nice close-up of it,
I'm going to do it in the blue.
Not at all. Get a nice close-up, because I'm telling you, like, one thing about it, it's not a trendy fabric.
Right.
It's not a trendy fabric. It's got a shimmer to it. It's got a little satininess. Boy, that's a big word. It's got a satin finish to it, right? So it's nice and lustrous, right? But it still has that gorgeous texture. It stretches somewhat just because of the inherent, the way a pleated fabric stretches, right? It has a little bit of a stretch to it. It's again, really, really easy to take care of. You can throw that in the washing machine easily. And this even you can dry. You know what, when it's a woven, I don't worry so much about the dryer. Just follow the care instructions. But you're pointing at my favorite part of the blouse. It's constructed so the back is almost like a little yoke to the front, right? It's thrown to the front a little bit. And then you have this little burst of shirring on each side. It's a V-ish, a soft V neck. That first button is like, what would you say that drop is? Like 4 inches, 5 inches from the nape of from the clavicle bone?
Because believe me, I know low, and I don't go there.
I know.
And so
I know. It's hard to go there. If you're going to go there, you have to like work all night to keep it together, and you're always conscious of it. It's a bore. But this is that perfect thing. And then you have those wonderful shiny gold buttons,
There's bust darts in there, and that helps with the fit, doesn't it?
Totally. It helps with the fit. It helps with the shape, really. It's like a lot of things that you see out there that are just boxy. This is not boxy. And also, what I love about it has that flowy kind of crinkled satin fabric that, both shimmers and it kind of like, it regards the body in a beautiful way. It's not gonna give you this boxy shape, but it's gonna be really easy and really flowy. And I would love this with fancy pants. Fancy. Maybe that's your nickname after all these years. Fancy pants. Maybe I will call you Fancy from now on. Fancy Beth Rowe.
I would take that black fancy pant and
pant row.
Exactly.
Because fancy pants row would do a fancy pant with it.
And I would put that beautiful pink, hibiscus pink with it.
I love that together. That is so good.
And some gold jewelry and some patent leather pumps, anything like that. It's gorgeous.
Absolutely. It's a fancy pants look on fancy pants row. But wait a second. And you know what I have to say? Like this, I'm just going to mention this. Like that pink blouse under your red jacket will also be very beautiful with just black
very close in color. Very, very close in color.
And so I'm saying, like, there is a wonderful kind of relationship between the pink and those two colors, hibiscus, and I'm not sure what the color of your jacket is called. We'll get to that. But you'd be so comfortable and look so chic and so ready for anything. And you look very fancy. You look like very fancy.
You do. Okay, here's the thing I want you to know about those blouses. Extra, extra small to 5X. It is 100% polyester, machine wash, tumble dry, and it's a relaxed relaxed fit, it says. So it really, even though it has that little bit of the shearing in the back with that elastic, don't let that, you know, get under your skin at all, because it's cut to be a little bit
very
loose.
flattering.
Yeah, and so
Yes,
it
it is.
probably makes, like you say, otherwise sometimes if it's cut really, you know, boxier, a lot of women say, well, I wish it had a better shape to it.
Shape,
So
exactly.
this is what this does, is give it a better shape. That's beautiful.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It really is beautiful. And there's something very special about the fabric. And you know, I say this often, which is, you know, for every 3 or 4 knit tops or sweaters or t-shirts you buy, you do need a blouse.
Yeah.
Because when you walk out of the house, you can't always be in a t-shirt or a sweater. Sometimes you have to go the route and just wear a blouse. And what's great about this is it comes across as a really dressy kind of fancy pants silk blouse.
It does.
And yet you throw it in the water. Like, you don't have to worry about spilling something on it or sweating it or whatever. You can just wear it with a lot of ease, just based on the fact that you wash it. Because a lot of times a silk blouse you would then send to the dry cleaner. So consider that it's not only on clearance, but you're also saving, because you don't have to send it to the dry cleaner. Is that a crazy thought?
No, I love that. I'm all for that. You're saving $17, paying $59.99. We have hibiscus pink, beach blue, we have the black, and then we have nutmeg right here.
I love all the colors.
All beautiful colors. Wait till you see what's coming up. We have a great pair of pants coming up next.